Hey there everyone, my name is Mark Johnson. You might already recognize my voice. And if you do but can't quite put your finger on it, then I'll help you out. I used to work at BuzzFeed, and was one of the main voices for nearly all of their videos. And if you can't remember, here's just a couple of clippings from my time there, just to jog your memory, because it was a couple of years ago. We're talking about 2014 and 15 here, so it was quite a while ago. Does your cat have AIDS? Many Mexicans do not like being called Mexicans, and so the mystery still lies. Was Tupac an alien god from space? Here are 7 simple steps to blending a watermelon. And that, my friends, is why kale and la croix are the best types of foods and drinks that you can get today. I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I fucking hate rom-coms, because this is what it does. It appeals to, like, the female fantasy. So that's what I did at BuzzFeed. I was one of the main voices, and a pretty big part in the company. But as things went on and time passed in the company, they just got worse. This is why I left BuzzFeed. I joined BuzzFeed on the 25th of June 2014, near the peak of the company's presence on the internet. I started off friendly with everyone, and got along fine with most of the people there. But as time went on, I started to make more bonds and have more experiences with the people there. We became very close friends. I'd say I even considered a couple of them as family. And that was only a year into my time there, so you can say we did really get along well. Once I started appearing in videos, people, they just couldn't get enough of me. Not to toot my own horn, but that's just what happened. They used to comment such great things about my voice and the jokes I made, and it was very uplifting. And the fact that I had edited all of these videos too was a real bonus to it all. But this is where it all began to go downhill. Right as I was reaching my peak in the company, as my videos were getting up to 2 million and 1 million views each time I made one, things began to get weird. People in the company, they just began to ignore me, and just started to stop talking to me. Overall, just seemed very distant. I wasn't afraid to ask what was up, and every time I did, they just denied me a straight answer. So I continued to work there, even though the presence of eeriness and strangeness prevailed. I should have stopped right there. But again, at this time, I had no idea of what I would discover next. As time went on, people at the company just began to ignore my mere presence. I kept on putting out quality videos, and people on YouTube kept on responding with great responses. The public and I had no idea what was going on. I wasn't talked to by anyone. I didn't hear anybody talk to each other either. It was as if I walked into an empty room, except the people there were just lifeless. It was like this for about 4 months. Nobody talking or even looking at each other. Just people typing away at their computers, working all day. Not even a word spoken. I actually don't remember anybody talking at this time. It was almost as if they were droids or something. But through all this, I stayed there because I had a big student debt, and I also needed to pay rent, so I needed this job. So it was like this for quite some time, as I said before. And BuzzFeed. I mean, I just don't know what to think. The impression they give off to people on the internet was completely different to what I got. Being ignored completely, treated like nothing, not even acknowledged or communicated to in any way. It was as if everyone there was a robot. And that's when it hit me. I had the answer. Almost a year and a half of working at BuzzFeed. On Thursday the 26th of July, 2015, I arrived at the BuzzFeed company building. I scrambled out of my car and busted through the glass doors, ran up the stairs, and then came to a room with everyone else. I raised my hand and tore open the chest of the first employee I saw. I was right! As I ripped open the employee's chest, wires and cogs bursted out of the torso. Robots! They were all synthetic human robots! I should have known! Why, BuzzFeed? Why? I had to kill them. Kill the robots! Kill them all! I crashed through the walls of the office, tearing apart the disgusting robots piece by piece. Metal arms, wires, scraps everywhere. I had had enough. And so came an end to my time at BuzzFeed. My life would never be the same after it was done. But anyway, thanks so much for watching my story on why I left BuzzFeed. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment for more OMG content.